Today, I'll explain some reasons why I haven't been uploading on the main channel in the last month. I went on vacation for 2 days after my sabbatical, and when I got home, I began working on a video that I thought would be the video that made my return grand. It took over a week to edit, and I took time trying to perfect it and make a good story. But when I put the video out, the results were so mixed and viewers ended up being confused despite the amount of hard work I put in. The concept wasn't good enough for the audience, and even worse, the retention was really bad. I even lost 5 subscribers in the first 24 hours of the video's release. About a few weeks later, I looked back at the video and I'm not proud of it, and now think it's embarrassingly bad. The story just didn't make sense, and there were a lot of parts that became repetitive, and because of the amount of J-cuts I used, it was exhausting to watch. Definitely not making a video like that again. There were much better ways I could have done it, but the way I did it just didn't work. The next video I made on this channel was a survival challenge for the lava caverns. I did it as a test to see if the idea would still be good for future uploads on the main channel. To my surprise, it did really well. However, the retention became almost the same as the retention on the flooded forest video. That's because I made the lava caverns version the same way I did the first one, but with a little less effort just to see how it would do. But then I got some people saying they liked the first one better, which was not a good sign since my goal is to make future videos better than the previous ones. Next was a comment someone made about how short the video was and how it should have been longer. This also wasn't a good sign since I wanted to make shorter videos. This now meant that my audience and I wanted very different things, which was frustrating. So I've been taking time to evaluate where my channel is and where I want it to be. I want to make videos that get viewers to watch all the way through, but where it is right now, my audience wants longer videos, which means a lower chance of a viewer watching the whole thing. Later on, I made a survey to try and get an idea of what my audience likes in terms of watching a video through. There were some pretty noteworthy responses. I'll only mention 3 of them, but here they are. One is a person saying I need to stick with 1 or 2 styles of content, the second one telling me to balance out the voiceovers, and the last one wanting me to post more often. You can pause to see them, but basically I took all of this information into account and had to make a decision based on what I know my audience likes. But before that, here are the other results. My audience likes to watch whatever catches their interest, binge a series of videos, and the result that surprised me the most is that more of you prefer 20 to 25-minute videos when I've been trying to make videos 15 minutes or less, and the video that was 23 minutes didn't do so well like I mentioned earlier. So I needed to find an editing style that works for my viewers, but I had to stop and think. I've learned about understanding who I'm editing for, which is the viewer, but I didn't fully understand what that meant, so I got my avatar sheet and looked through it, and that's when I finally understood. I'm my own avatar. Now, before you guys say I'm being selfish by using myself as an avatar, let me explain. If I'm using myself as a reference for my target audience, I would essentially make videos that appeal to like-minded people, since we would have the same interests, in this case, Monster Hunter. And if we have the same interests, then by extension, we would also have the same style of content we like watching, at least in theory. With this in mind, the decision I had to make based on what my audience likes is to make content I would want to watch if I was the viewer. But there was one problem. I didn't know what specific style of content I liked watching. Yes, I got inspired by other YouTubers' videos, but those videos that inspired me before didn't have a style I really enjoyed. So I had to do more research and find videos that I really love to watch. I started by looking at creators in my niche. There were YouTubers like Gaijin Hunter, Rurikon, Rage Gaming, and Team Darkside. While I think their content is decent, none of their videos clicked with me. In fact, almost none of the other creators in the niche have videos with a style I liked. But then I found 2 creators in the niche that caught my eye, Maki GS and MH Swooker. They make some of the best Monster Hunter content in my opinion, because they have great editing and pacing and are definitely my favorite creators in the niche. But their content still hasn't clicked with me. Yes, their videos are really good and they have a style I liked, but something didn't add up. So I ended up doing research outside of my niche and looked at the more general industry. What I found was even better than I imagined, and if I can pull it off with future videos, I'm sure my channel will stand out above the rest. I found 5 channels specifically, 4 Minecraft YouTubers and a real-life YouTuber, RecRap2, Branzy, Parrot, That Chief Guy, and Jake Carlini. These 5 channels all have something that I've been looking for: great storytelling. The editing on each of their videos is not too fast nor too slow, but all have perfect pacing. Their style of content is now my absolute favorite, and I want my main channel to have that same style they have on theirs. This would certainly help me stand out from the rest of the channels in the Monster Hunter niche. If you go watch their videos, you'll quickly see why I like their style so much. Because of this, I now have a style of content I want to make, but my upload schedule is still a problem. See, I want to post more frequently, but with the ideas and challenges that I want to do, it's almost impossible to post every week, especially since I work in short bursts before I need to take breaks. While the obvious solution to this problem would be hiring a video editor and a thumbnail artist, finding such help is very hard, especially if I want an editor that uses the same style as me, which I haven't even started using yet. So I have a new strategy that will help me a bit with the scheduling side, which I'm really hoping pays off. Since the editing in each of my previous videos is inconsistent, I'll need to use the new style I mentioned and put out videos every week to create binge sessions for new viewers. But as I discussed earlier, it would almost be impossible to achieve with how long each challenge takes to complete. On average, my challenges and some other videos take about a week or two to finish recording, and about another week or so to get editing done. So what I'm gonna do is create a batch of videos ahead of time that once done will be scheduled to go up 1 week apart. This way, I'll always be ahead of schedule and have plenty of time to work on videos while those batched videos release. This would also allow for more frequent breaks as well. The only problem with this new strategy is that you guys won't see any new videos yet until the first batch goes up. This will start with the 2 new videos I mentioned in my main channel's community tab. Also, any videos that I'm unsure about will be posted on this channel. By the way, I know not everyone will like the new content style moving forward, but like I said earlier, my goal is to bring in people who are like-minded and to create absolute banger videos that my viewers can binge and keep coming back for more. If you want to know more about my channel struggles, you can check out this video on why I almost quit making Monster Hunter content.